The National Council for Culture, Arts and Letters places great importance on Kuwait's archaeology and has organized several activities regarding this issue throughout the year. So it is no wonder that the Council dedicated an entire day to Kuwait's archaeology as part of the 20th Qurain Cultural Festival. Sarah Farris Globe has this report.
The National Council for Culture, Arts and Letters hosted a seminar on the modern archaeological excavations that have occurred at Failaka Island and revealed some of the findings of these missions.
First of all, it's about the seminar or the workshop. There was 3 papers. The first one is about the Islamic settlement in the north shoreline of Failaka, which is related to the Islamic period, and what was the relationship between these different settlements, and also about the architecture of these settlements. The second paper it was about the seals or stamp seals, which found in Failaka during the Bronze Age, and there was some discussing about these seals and also how many kind of seals found in Failaka, and the amount of the seals is around 800 objects. The third paper from Bahrain, my colleague Khalid, he has his own theory about the seals. It is not all these seals for the trade or for personal things. It's a kind of self-protection, and it is a new theory in the Gulf, and we are talking about this subject and discussing, and we need to restudy all this material. We had now in the Gulf we found around 1,600 seals. So we need to sit and to restart to study all these seals.
Failaka in Antiquity was known as Ikaros. It is the second largest offshore island of Kuwait and is situated at the entrance to Kuwait Bay, almost 20 kilometers from its shores.
The
lecture is part of an ongoing celebrations marking Kuwait's heritage sites being placed on the World Heritage List. I presented a lecture on seal stamps that were associated with the Dilmun era. These stamps were used in trading, and we were specific to the Dilmun owner. They come in different forms, and each stamp has around 8 to 10 pictures that represented the Dilmun civilizations, the animals, the environment, the planets, the clothing, nature, vessels, all of which portrayed the civilization that was established in 3000 to 4000 BC in one of Kuwait's islands. And this civilization extended beyond Kuwait, as we found a Dilmun stamp with a picture of a gazelle, signifying that it was made outside Kuwait.
Failaka has attracted the attention of researchers since 1957, when Danish archaeologists first had the opportunity to study material from the island received from a member of the British political representation to Kuwait. According to recent archaeological research, the ancient history of Failaka goes back to the beginning of the 2nd millennium BC, to the Bronze Age, when the Dilmun cultural phenomenon occupied the western shoreline and islands.
This lecture was presented by Mr. Khalid Al-Mtari, and it discussed the modern archaeological excavations undertaken at Failaka Island, as well as their subsequent results and discoveries that added pieces to this mysterious puzzle that is Kuwait's archaeological history. From Kuwait National Museum, this is Sarah Glubb reporting for English News.